Okay, so for week 5 spring anime, another week, another review. A lot of like cool fight scenes this week. So yeah, Demon Slayer popped off, Jigokuraku was nice. Even Oshinoko had some good setups. Gundam Witch, a lot of like emotional moments. So yeah, I'll quickly talk about some shows I like this week, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so for Jigokuraku episode 6, another fire episode. We get a cool fight in this island against Rokurota. Scary ass giant rampaging, eating people on this island. Gabimaru's trying to fight him. He's probably the only one that can actually take him. Everyone else is kind of watching, so yeah, Gabimaru tries to fend him off. Thing is, this giant is way too big even for him. If Gabimaru gets close, he's gonna be crushed. So yeah, this dude is strong. Like, what are they feeding this guy? He's tough. He's impervious to Gabimaru's ninjutsu. So yeah, all his like attacks seem to just like rub off his body. And then yeah, if he gets close, he'll literally get crushed. So it's kind of insane. He's kind of getting pounded on until we see Sagiri. Bro, this is her time to shine. She comes through with the katana, looking straight like she's from Demon Slayer, got a whole power up. So yeah, it was a very nice episode seeing her kind of showcase. They had her kind of go through some internal struggles, try to like, be stronger. Why is she on this island? Why is she killing people? Everyone kind of giving her a hard time because she's a woman. But yeah, again, she actually like convinces her to fight back because like he knows that she's strong. It's just that yeah, she's a woman. But the thing is, he sees her power comes from her middle way. So basically, she doesn't see things as one or two, like strong or weak, men or women. She kind of sees everything as equal, I guess. So she kind of uses that to power her swordsmanship. And yeah, she's fighting back. So she can parry Rokurota. Bro, like using her sword, just like reflecting his attack. She actually cuts his finger off because, yeah, her execution style, it's basically kind of one swift cut when all the muscles and tendons are kind of straightened and tightened. The thing is, that works for his finger, but it doesn't work for his arms and legs. So you need multiple cuts to do that while he's kind of in a constrained state. But yeah, this dude, you can't stop him. He's just rampaging. He's way too strong. He's kind of like a giant baby. So then Sagiri tells Gabimaru, I can cut his head off if we can get him down to his knees. So they actually get to do that because Gabimaru, he's like, okay, I'm gonna burn down this whole forest. So yeah, he uses his fire ninjutsu, but he uses the ascetic blaze mode, which is basically just like shooting fire projectiles, AoE, and then like this whole forest is like burning down now. Also, yeah, the trees have a bunch of oil in them, so yeah, it's causing like a lot of smoke to go in. And since Rokurota's a giant, he's rampaging, he's breathing in the carbon monoxide. Bro, that's how we get him. We poison him, okay? So we don't attack him from the outside, we get him on the inside. And then yeah, while everyone's trying to evacuate, Gabimaru and Sagiri are still like fending him off. He goes down to his knees, Gabimaru kind of like holds him down. Sagiri, swift cut, very cool. Psh, executed that dude. So very nice. We also get his backstory. Sagiri seems to mourn her victims as she kind of like tries to understand them. She's like, oh, you have no more haters anymore now that you're dead. So yeah, we do get Rokurota's backstory, which is like very interesting. I kind of liked it. So he was kind of like a genetic freak. Ever since he was younger, he's just like a big muscular dude, but his brain has never developed. So he's permanently stuck on baby mode, so he basically like, wants food, wants to play. The problem is since he doesn't know his own strength and he's not really mentally there, he kind of just like brutally attacks people unintentionally when he's trying to play with them. So even his parents, he kind of like carved in their stomachs, and he probably also eats them because yeah, no one told him cannibalism is bad. So this dude is just like a giant baby. Doesn't really know right from wrong. He just wants to play with people. And yeah, he's just doing that in his enhanced body. So maybe he sacrificed intelligence for strength. But yeah, now he's on this island. He killed a bunch of people, but Sagiri takes him down, which was very unexpected. So I really love Sagiri's development this episode. Very strong. Kind of showed off why she's one of the main characters, taking care of Gabimaru. And yeah, besides that, we'll probably see more action, more fights, because this island, it's not over. There's so many demons coming through, so many big giants, all these kind of mythical, godly monsters. So yeah, we need our main cast to be strong enough to fight them off. And after that, they escape the forest. Everyone kind of sees that there's a village up ahead. So yeah, we see Yuzuriha and the other dude also there. So yeah, Genji died also. Rest in peace, by the way. He's in the burning forest. So yeah, 2 people basically died this episode. But yeah, this village, it seems to be a home of hermits, which are kind of like another mythological creature. It's not really like a hostile monster, but I guess the hermits might tell them something, show them something, so I guess we'll see. After that, the end of the episode, we see some lesbian peach demons just like eating a fruit and making out with each other. That was very hot. Yo, give me more of that. But yeah, they seem to be kind of hostile, so yeah, the executioner and his brother convict, they seem to like kind of face off against them. And I guess we'll see what's gonna happen. Really digging the aesthetics of this anime. Really fun with all these monster designs. It's probably not fun for the characters, but yeah, I'm enjoying everything that's happening so far. And yeah, hopefully our squad stays alive as we're kind of exploring more. Okay, so for Oshinoko episode 4, Really loving this episode. You know, this anime is very nice. All these characters are kind of like interacting, talking with each other, kind of doing things to make their dreams come true, and you really want to root for everyone. So yeah, basically the filming of the show continues. Kana, she wants to get her drama to be really successful because yeah, the manga was like really hyped up. But yeah, everyone has kind of low expectations now because it's pretty much a cheap cash grab with bad actors and rush production. However, this final episode has to be perfect because it's kind of like the big climax where like the love interest gets attacked by a stalker and then the dude protects her and then you know it's like she's just crying. So yeah, this big emotional setup has to succeed. However, it is bad. The actor, the main guy, he's so bad that Aquamarine, he has to come in clutch. So Aqua actually like, you know, doing his thing. He thinks he's a bad actor, so this is how he kind of improves his acting skills. He kind of uses everything around him, the environment, the lighting, the people, kind of like getting them angry, showing their true emotion to kind of support everything. So he's not like the main draw, but he's kind of elevating everyone around him. He's kind of walking on puddles, like slowly, being very creepy. He looks kind of psychotic, and then he actually insults the lead actor quietly. So then he actually like shows some real emotion and gets angry. So yeah, the show actually works out. The lead actor's like yelling, being angry, pushing off the stalker. And Kana, this is her time to shine. She's carrying everything as well, so she has the best acting skills here. She's crying. Her emotions are kind of like shown off on camera, and yeah, this final episode was successful. Very nice. Aqua comes in clutch, and yeah, everyone's kind of like praising him. Everyone's excited, and even the creator of the manga like appreciates their effort. So yeah, it's a feel good moment. They actually have an after party after the episode as well. So Kana's happy. They kind of made her dreams come true, where you know she was struggling as an actress. Their friendship kind of rekindled, and yeah, it looks all good. So yeah, Kana's happy. You know, if Kana's happy, I'm happy. Everything works out for Aqua, and we see that the director for the show that Aqua was looking out for, is this my possible daddy? Well, the DNA test came out negative, so he's not. So yeah, this is kind of all for nothing. However, when they get to talking, realize that the director, he kind of like advised Ai when she was younger, kind of like helped her go from place to place, kept her private life a secret. So yeah, Aqua could get some intel from him. But in exchange, this guy wants him to go on a dating show. And yeah, after that, the episode's not finished yet. We got the second half where they just like attend high school again. So yeah, we see a bit of Ruby now, and she's kind of overwhelmed because she's in like the performing arts class. And everyone here are kind of like famous entertainers, like actors, models. And yeah, Ruby's like a wannabe idol that didn't even start her career. So yeah, she feels a bit inferior. But then she does make a friend with like this pink-haired model, Minami. So I thought that was nice. I was kind of like a bit afraid because, you know, this anime, it could throw you some plot twists, some scary things. So I was hoping that Ruby doesn't get bullied, like these people aren't like fake friends. But they seem to be hanging out pretty well. And we also meet this new girl, Frill Shiranui, who has like green hair, green eyes, kind of looks like a lizard lady. But yeah, she's like kind of like a famous entertainer. Really hot, really popular, and Aqua actually talks to her on campus. So yeah, Ruby, Aqua, and the pink-haired girl Minami are all friends with the green-haired model. So I guess our cast is kind of growing. We're meeting more friendly characters that are all in the entertainment industry. But yeah, again, Ruby, she wants her idol career to succeed. She wants to fast forward that shit. So yeah, none of her classmates kind of bully her. Yo, what if we get Kana to be an idol, to join the idol group? Because they're having trouble kind of finding freelance people. I didn't expect all these other side characters to be so prevalent, but I guess Kana's kind of showing up more. We'll see what's going to happen, but yeah, very solid episode. Alright, so for Demon Slayer, the Swordsmith Village arc, episode 5. So yeah, we see more of the Mist Pillar. Basically, yeah, everyone's trying to fight against the demons, but yeah, you're getting a bit overwhelmed. These demons, they don't seem to be too strong. It's just that they have like a lot of gimmicks that make them a bit slippery, a bit hard to deal with. And also, yeah, we gotta take care of all the civilians as well. So yeah, there's just like casualties coming around. So yeah, over here we see the love pillar, actually Kanroji, so she makes an appearance. So yeah, she's finally here after like the village is being attacked, bro. You're kind of late. But yeah, she shows up. Her katana, it's kind of like curved, like a big pink curved sword. So it kind of like makes it so she can just like run very fast, cut whoever she wants. Yeah, this seems to be pretty funny. So yeah, she's just running, doing her love breathing, kind of saving the village chief. And yeah, basically they're being attacked by these pot demons that's being made by the upper 5, I think. So he's like the pot guy. This pot guy doesn't seem to be too strong, but he is a bit scary. So yeah, he can summon a lot of these demons. He has a bunch of gimmicks. Also his kind of form is very creepy. He has like these baby arms sticking out of him. Big white kind of muscular figure. So yeah, his design's very nice, very creepy demon design. After that, yeah, the Mist Pillar's actually facing off against him. So yeah, he saved Kotetsu and another swordsmith that gives him a new sword. So he sees like the thing that Tanjiro told him, if you save someone, that'll come back to like help you out in the future. Good karma and everything. But he's fighting the pot guy, who doesn't seem to be too strong again, but he has magic tricks. He can teleport between pots instantly. So yeah, when the Mist Pillar tries to slash him, the dude just like teleports away. Also, after that, he is obsessed with his art. So when he's killing all these people in the swordsmith village, he stuffs all their bodies into a pot, kind of like meshes them together, and they have like swords sticking out of them. So when he stabs them, they kind of repeat their scream after death. So it's a very sadistic, creepy, evil action by him. Makes us really hate him. So yeah, I like this moment. But yeah, basically, since he's really hard to deal with, the Mist Pillar is having a bit of trouble. The Mist Pillar seems very fast and capable though, so it doesn't seem to be that much of a problem. Yeah, the pot guy, he kind of summons a bunch of fish that shoot needles. And yeah, the Mist Pillar kind of tanks the needles, which is kind of crazy. Did not expect that. So yeah, the needles are also kind of poison. So yeah, this dude might die soon. Also, yeah, as the Mist Pillar, he kind of tells the other dudes to run away. He attacks the upper moon, almost slashes his neck. The thing is, he has another gimmick. So he puts water. So it's like this water prison in another pot and just suffocates the Mist Pillar. And the Mist Pillar's in the water, you can't stab or cut water, I guess. And your breathing doesn't work here because you can't breathe underwater. So yeah, bro, the best trick in the book. Lungs are vital for Demon Slayer breathers. So yeah, Mist Pillar seems to be having trouble. All the other characters also having trouble. So yeah, we'll deal with the Mist Pillar next episode probably. But you see Tanjiro, Nezuko, they're running away. They're facing off against the 4 split Hydra demons, all of them at once. So yeah, they're just like trying to run away because yeah, they're not really any match for them. The wind guy, he's pretty powerful, and then yeah, the thunder guy's just like blasting them from range. So yeah, Tanjiro and Nezuko try to run away, but the wind guy just like throws a big blast, destroys the whole building actually. So everything's just like in ruins. And yeah, they're trying to hide. Nezuko's actually getting crushed by rubble, and she's grabbing onto Tanjiro's sword, kind of like bleeding onto it. So yeah, while they're trying to survive, trying not to get caught by the demons, Nezuko pours her blood, puts fire on the sword, and it kind of helps Tanjiro access his sun breathing as well. So he actually pulls it off again. He's been training for this. So yeah, cool, badass scene. While everything looks to be bad, all the demons are trying to hunt down Tanjiro. He goes in, his sword is flaming, his head, the scar is growing bigger, and he looks like his uncle that kind of taught him the technique earlier. So he just does one quick slash, cuts all their heads off with the fire. So that's kind of insane. I think the problem is, okay, since you dealt with these guys, you didn't really kill them because they do have a gimmick. But yeah, I guess they're incapacitated as of now. Also, we see Genya's there, the dude with the shotgun. He also cut off the other guy's head. So very cool, yo. Everything works out, right? Well, Genya seems to look a little sussy. He has like those demon fangs and black eyes. So yeah, he looks like a demon. Maybe that explains his regeneration powers. So yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen because how is there gonna be a demon in the Demon Slayer core? That seems a bit contradictory. So I guess we gotta deal with that. All cool, spicy reveals happening. And yeah, we just gotta see what happens, see more fights coming through, see more pillars helping us out. And yeah, hopefully it all works out soon. Okay, so for Heavenly Delusion episode 6, so yeah, another solid episode. Kind of like, yeah, we go to a new location, Kiro and Maru, to try to find heaven. It's like a village with supposedly clean water, but then they seem to get scammed, and then one of the girls that runs the hotel, they kind of give them bad information. And then while they're in like kind of the water facility, there's like a giant bear that attacks them. Kiro tries shooting, but she misses, so now they're just like running away from the bear. They climb up a bridge, so yeah, they're basically stuck on this giant bridge. And then if they go down to the street level, the bear's gonna attack them. They're just hanging out there, but then yeah, this episode was a bit horny because Kiro was like, okay, Maru, if you retrieve the battery of my gun and if you kill the bear, I'll let you touch my boobs. Instantly, bro, he does that. It's like the meme. If you win, I'll sit on your face. And then Maru can't use his Maru touch because it's a real ass bear. It's not a monster. So then Kiro kind of helps them. They kind of make a plan where, Kiro's gonna shoot the gun at the bear, and hopefully it'll kill him. It won't misfire. But yeah, she does eventually shoot the bear. And yeah, everything works out there. So yeah, random bear enemy, and our character is trying to fight for survival. After that though, yeah, this episode gets a bit more horny as well. Because yeah, at night at the hotel, Maru's trying to touch Kiro's tits. And she's like, no, I'm not ready for this. And then the hotel owner, she kind of sees them. She's kind of like a young girl. They're like, no, you can't do that. Maru, come with me. And she actually tries fucking him. But it was very unexpected. I'm like, huh? So yeah, they're both kind of horny, but then when Maru touches her tits, he realizes that he can use the Maru touch on her. So she kind of has like a monster heart inside of her. So yeah, that is very interesting. It also kind of like, leads some questions like, okay, so these people kind of look similar to the people in that Promised Neverland holding chamber facility. So yeah, maybe those kids are kind of like clones of these kids. And yeah, maybe the timelines are different. Maybe that's in the past. But yeah, that makes it so some of these kids have monster hearts in them, which is like very strange. So yeah, a lot of stuff to kind of unpack there. But yeah, very horny. Maru doesn't have sex with the girl, but then we realize that her motives, that she wants to be the king of hotels. So she's gonna do whatever she wants to like get more money, be successful, have sex with whatever customers she wants. So a very horny episode. But besides that, you know, we learn some things. They're trying to find that doctor that does experiments on people. After that, we see in the Promised Neverland world that one of the main girls, she seems to be very sick. She's not infected or anything, but yeah, she just has like some hallucinations. Also, she's having sex with one of the dudes, so yeah, who knows what's gonna happen. They're probably like setting all these things up. This anime's very funny, laid back, just like an interesting adventure show with like a big mystery. Okay, so for Mashle episode 5, another funny episode. Really liking this anime. It's kind of like growing on me. The jokes are okay. They're kind of establishing their Harry Potter gimmick. All the characters are very funny, kind of doing their thing. So yeah, just like another solid episode. Here we kind of like go to the Chunin exams in the forest. So kind of like an outdoor training class with the 3 dorms. So yeah, they have like these Harry Potter dorms that are competing against each other. They kind of like kill these monsters for points, basically. So, but yeah, before they do that, we see that Mash also do his homework. So he's kind of training with Lance on like their potions assignment. So they kind of have to like, you know, kill this Mandragora and, you know, use its body to make a potion. The thing is, Mash, every time he tries to cook something, make a potion, it's pretty easy because he's like used to making cream puffs, but everything he touches kind of turns into cream puffs. So this seems to be his magical ability. He's like kind of preparing the Mandragora, you doing every step perfectly to make the potion, but it just turns into a cream puffs. So yeah, this was kind of very unexpected, like why? But I mean, they do look delicious. The problem is, bro, as a bodybuilder, like Shinji would be eating more protein instead of like this full like carb sugar diet. I guess it doesn't matter because he's like peak human already. But yeah, besides that, we see Mash's cream puff power come in full effect. Also after that, yeah, everyone goes into the forest. So yeah, we see some villains coming through. They're in the Lang dorm, and yeah, basically they're trying to steal other people's coins. So we do gotta deal with them. We also meet a new character, Don Barrett, who has like reddish hair. So he's also kind of an incel that hates good looking guys, so he hates Mash, so they kind of like square off against each other. But Mash, he doesn't really attack or fight anyone. He's just, you know, doing his own thing. He actually kind of gets lost into the forest, but then he comes across Dawn. And they also come across this other girl who has like the magical power to like make people fall in love with her, but that does not work on Mash, so she actually gets like jealous and hates him now. But after that, we kind of ended off with a dude coming in to kind of attack Dawn. Dawn has like this magical power called Explode Bomb, which is like pretty powerful, kind of just makes a bunch of explosions. But then this other dude has like, you know, diamond crystal shields that he can just generate. So yeah, they're fighting off. Mash is just watching, but he does get involved when the other dude breaks one of his cream puffs. So yeah, he's had it. It's like kind of his John Wick moment. So probably beat all these people up that are attacking him. And yeah, probably more funny things will happen in the future. Okay, so for Gundam Witch Season 2, Episode 5. Pretty spicy episode. I love the pacing of this anime. Things are just like going very quickly. Stuff is happening like with these companies, these corporations, also into school. Soleta's also getting involved. And then yeah, there's a lot of happy moments, but also a lot of sad, tragic ones. So yeah, here it's kind of like crazy because she actually loses her first duel. Spoilers, Soleta loses right here. Oh my god. You thought like she'd be built up, never lost. But yeah, the one time she lost, she kind of got betrayed by Miorine, and yeah, everything's kind of tragic now. So yeah, what happens is basically it's Miorine's birthday coming up. So Soleta wants to get her a present. But yeah, before that, I want you to do a Guel. So yeah, that's her one final duel. Soleta's gonna do a Guel for some reason. So yeah, Guel makes a reappearance. He's kind of like a nicer person trying to like run his company, but their reputation is pretty bad. Also, their dad died, so yeah, it's pretty tough. But yeah, Guel's just a nicer guy. Thing is, yeah, he has no chance of being Soleta, right? But this is all a ploy from Miorine. Basically, she wants Soleta to be not involved in Project Zero and all of Soleta's mom's like revenge and everything. So yeah, to do that, we need Soleta to stop fighting in the Gundam, and yeah, just have Miorine kind of handle everything. So yeah, to do that, Miorine obviously has to break up with Soleta. So yeah, she's on the line basically in this duel. And yeah, basically the duel kind of goes back and forth, but yeah, Guel, he's kind of like no match against Soleta. She has like all her Gundam powers, guns, laser beams. She can also kind of like use the data storm to kind of turn off other Gundams. So yeah, she's overwhelming Guel, but he's like still pretty tough and persevering. And then yeah, Miorine kind of shuts off Soleta's Gundam at the right moment. That Guel kind of like takes advantage and cuts the antenna off, and he wins. Soleta loses. She's very devastated because she was doing this for Miorine, and Miorine kind of looks down on her and says, yeah, it's over. So yeah, this is why she did this. So Miorine wants to be part of Project Zero and kind of handle everything, be the president of her company. And she also wants to do a merger with Guel. The problem is, yeah, Soleta is in the dark about everything. She has no idea about Ariel, like it's made out of like the body of her sister. She doesn't know like how truly evil her mom is. So this might drive Soleta into like despair. She might just listen to her mom even harder. So yeah, just like the lack of communication in this anime, it's very hard to watch. Because I want Miorine to talk to Soleta, but we obviously can't. You kind of have to slowly skirt around all these issues and kind of hurt other people to kind of like protect them. So yeah, I'm kind of curious what's gonna happen now. Celeste's probably gonna have a major personality shift, I'm assuming. I don't know if she's gonna like, keep being enrolled into school or what's gonna happen to her. Is she gonna listen to her mom now? Yeah, stuff is like very tragic right now. We just gotta see what's gonna happen next time. But besides that very tragic episode, every time Soleto's sad is just so heartbreaking because she's just like a nervous girl trying to do her best, trying to make friends, but without Murine or her mom with her, she just has nowhere to go. Okay, so for Dr. Stone season 3 episode 5, the stuff is progressing. So yeah, right now they're kind of like making their boat because they gotta sail to America, they gotta accomplish their goal, they gotta fight off the Y-Man, all of that. So yeah, they have no time to sit around. The thing is, building a ship is really hard. It's like very big. No one really has like strong machinery. There's no steel. But then we see Ryusui, he's kind of like helping out and he kind of makes like a model of the boat. They kind of like edit the boat design around it. So they do all that, get a new boat prototype. And the thing is, they can't do it that quick because, science doesn't work that fast. So yeah, they got to get all the resources, all the manpower. And this whole process basically takes like about a year. So yeah, 1 year time skip. Everyone's kind of hanging out, doing their thing, getting more resources. They got everything, the hull, it's made out of steel. They had the wooden exterior, the sonar, the engine. So yeah, everything's kind of going well on their journey. We also see that the reporter lady's taking pictures of everything. So yeah, just like a feel good sad moment as everyone kind of parts ways. So yeah, the ship is kind of finished. It's kind of like this big strong looking wooden pirate ship with like a demon head on it. After like over a year, they're ready to set sail. But who's gonna be on the boat? I expected only like, a few main characters because we gotta leave a few people behind to defend the land. But no, actually every single main character is on this boat. So if you're a main character in this show, if you have a name, if you did something, you're on this boat. So that's kind of crazy. So yeah, Chrome, Senku, everyone, even Kohaku, Taiju, Yuzuriha, everyone is here. So overall the journey begins, probably gonna be pretty exciting. Dr. Stone, it's a bit repetitive sometimes with the science, everyone just like interacting. Yeah, I really love how the story kind of changes environments. They shift their goals and what they're doing. So hopefully this boat arc will get spicy. We'll see some new things and travel the world. Okay, so for KonoSuba, the Mega Man spin-off episode 5, really love this episode, very solid, kind of like showed the progression of everything. As Mega Man, Gunyun, the little sister Komiko are kind of doing their things, kind of fighting off some monsters and getting some magical power-ups. So yeah, very emotional, solid episode. Really loving this anime. But yeah, let's like talk about the episode. So we see Komiko, she kind of like hangs out with a demon friend. And yeah, Komiko's like pretty tough. She's like, she thinks she's strong. All the other kind of monsters are kind of scared of her. But she is still a little girl. So while their village is being attacked by all these monsters, Mega Man and Union try to protect her. We see that Mega Man, she doesn't want to activate her magic skills in her card yet. Because if she does that, then she's gonna have to graduate school basically. She actually has to go adventuring to get more skill points. So then Union sees her struggle and Union actually like levels up her magical powers. So Union showing off her power, very strong. Kind of love her because she's really adept as a character. It's just that her insecurities kind of hold her back. But basically Union's out there blasting the monsters. Mega Man and Komiko kind of run away, but then Mega Man's like, no, I can't leave my friends behind. So they kind of go back and fight back. Mega Man unleashes her explosion magic. So yeah, she finally unlocks her magical power, put some skill points in that. So it's very cool seeing her first explosion. It's big and strong as ever. The problem comes in when you actually, learn magic. You have to graduate school and kind of like go on adventures to get more skill points. So yeah, that's where their adventure starts. So yeah, Mega Man has to leave the village, Union as well. And yeah, I guess the rest is history. But we might see Mega Man kind of hang out with other parties before she meets up with Kazuma. But yeah, overall, very solid episode. I'm liking all the other characters like Union and Komiko more than Mega Man. And yeah, kind of excited to get more next time. Okay, so for Tonikaku Kawaii season 2 episode 5. So yeah, I'm reviewing this romance anime. It's very wholesome. I kind of keep this very quick, like under a minute. But yeah, basically Nasa and Tsukasa, they go to like this hot springs together because the mom of the bathhouse owner, she kind of won a prize. And yeah, she comes in to see her daughters. So yeah, pretty funny. Loving all these interactions with these characters. But yeah, the problem is Nasa and Tsukasa, like, they're just very shy around each other. They're married, they kiss each other, they sleep together. But yeah, when they're in the hot springs together, it's just, very awkward. These characters are kind of too pure, too shy to be like very intimate with each other. So yeah, they kind of like have to handle that as they're like kind of naked in the hot springs. But yeah, as they kind of deal with that, Nasa, he meets up with Tsukasa's grandmother inside of this bathhouse. So yeah, she kind of like fools him and like pretends he's like a random old lady that needs help. But she's just like trolling Nasa, kind of like seeing his relationship with Tsukasa. Tsukasa finally like sees them together and she gets angry. But then yeah, it is pretty wholesome. We also get some good details on Tsukasa's backstory. That, she really is like a moon spirit, or she might actually be the moon. And no one was really able to warm up Tsukasa's heart besides Nasa. So yeah, that was a pretty cool wholesome moment. And the hot springs trip continues. So it's not over yet. Will they get over their intimacy? Will they have hot naked sex in the showers? Well, I guess we gotta see as this kind of marriage continues. And yeah, that's it for the review. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what your favorite animes this week were. But there's so many cool cliffhangers, story points, plot twists. Really want to know what happens. So you just gotta keep watching. See you next week.